40 seconds to get it going.
Oh, Zorti's opened up. In's dead on this attempt to lurk out through lower for an A split. And so now it's just 3 guys barreling out through Palace. Oh, looking the wrong way was Jerry, but he'll still stand and deliver, and then his teammates do the smoke that he's dropped in. And even though Grayhound have got themselves a good deal of space here, it is hinging on winning some of these fights. Jerry tries to make a play. His teammates are pushing and prodding, getting involved over the top of the stairs. And this one grinds to a very awkward halt for Grayhound. Damage done onto the man, moving up Tetris, and it's from the spawn that Result.
That B split from short, and Inns' patience looks good right now. Nice shot as Result walks right in. They can go for this B split. It's laid out in front of them.
Oh, Zorti, the timing on that is awkward, and they're real close now. Suddenly, Shalfie's got to hold the line alone. Up for the task, he's down 1 in, and a bit of damage downrange onto Inns. Jerry, the captain, trying to move through, is cut down by the player in the apartments, and so Inns puts on a bit of a show there with 3 big kills on his push. Slow, and FORZE are more than willing to play that sort of counter-strike. Like, look at this aggro move. You've not had anything like that yet from this T side. A crazy way to get involved.
Yeah, the AWP is back on ramp. Alistair at Pro League, he was the big ticket player. He was the big guy for Grayhound, even in games where they would go quiet. Oh, how does Inns hit that shot? He's still going to lose the bomb in middle. And Jerry might get caught by this jungle lurk. He's going to catch one on ramp. Molly is a problem. Jerry must move, staying mobile, and Alistair uncrouches into the kill, putting the young gun.
He's gone and cleared the spawn, and now peeks down into middle. Not quite seen yet, and he will knock Alistair out of the round. Goes back in.
Right, that bomb is so open. He could be anywhere. There's so many positions. Grayhound, desperate dive into the A site, but Jerry's going to rock back in spawn. He'll take one with him. There's guns to grab for Grayhound to make a post-spawn interesting, but they still need that stick. In it goes. And weapons picked up, robbed. Sicko takes one more. Gonna try and chase spawn. The nades are still out. Result was not ready, but the nade will set Zorti up for a clutch, and you're definitely going for this after Result's just energized you with that one. 1v2 for the Star Orpa, swaps off it. 9 bullets, gonna reload. Grayhound have a crossfire. This is a 2v1, they will win. So Zorti gives it up, and Grayhound get on the ball with a very fast A play. Finally something to be reassuring on this T side.
It's a step in the right direction for sure, and I hope that didn't spot them on that little gap. Falling off, playing towards the back of the bench. They drop in through the window. He might be screwed here. Gets away with one, but he can't find anything else. They've at least dealt with Vexite on his lurk through the connector. So that opens up the door to the 3v3. All that early nade damage could get capitalized on now. With Liaz dead and a 2v2, given a lot of room for impact here. In with the backstab, arriving at the perfect moment. Shalfie cuts down 2, and down and dark. Sicko is dead. It's just Inns. 1v2 on his plate.
Oh, that was the chance. They're going to re-swing. That's another. Inns will grab it with both.
After not seeing anything for a while, Jerry looks to make some moves here and actually go aggressive. That's the bomb on its own. Up at the front, Liaz falls, and on the back of that kill, it's not just finding the 4-on-4, it's all the info that comes with it. You've not seen or heard anything, but now you know where the bomb was. You know what the intention was in this round. Jerry is just going mad right now. He's taking fight after fight, but his teammates are faltering.
That smoke allows the cross, the AWP sending it in. Vexite almost 4, but Zorti is now throwing this entire round under question as FORZE will play for the retake.
It's a little awkward. Jerry waiting in the market window. Smoke comes through, denies the plant, 10 seconds, and it's just Alistair. He needs to win this through the fights. There's no way to get that bomb planted, and they're not giving him the engagements. FORZE rescue that round, and they...
Zorti's coming through. Meanwhile, B-hit might draw Liaz's aim back, but not before he strikes onto Zorti. Jerry gonna have to break the window. They know he's flanking now, but it's still down to this B-hit that is getting sucked out of all the momentum. Vexite alone, trapped at this pillar. So many targets, and they will take him down. Nice and slow for FORZE. Calculated to a T, puts a 3-on-5 back to a 3-on-3.
Yeah, the fast apps flank is nice, especially as the real estate and market is denied. Suddenly, Crad is boxed into this tiny area at the back of the site. Oh, out through the apartments. He's blindsided by Alistair. And so Grayhound with the team ace, everyone pulling their weight in the pistol. They do get themselves off to a good start here to open up the second half.
Yeah, huge save after FORZE used that flank very well. Jerry gets somehow to mark it, having to break that window, and they know he's coming, right? And they still can't stop. Make it one, because Inns is going to be stuck.
Oh, he's throwing util over in mid. Nearly found, but that utility sets Inns up to go on a tear. Even more damage done onto Shalfie. He got a dink in his dying breaths up through the connector. They deal with Result as he attempts to make a play, and even though Crad responds, this could leave him on the receiving end of Crad, but he's going to nail it, and that's the bomb away from FORZE. This round looking good for Grayhound. They're just 1 kill, 15 damage away from finding a 5th and stopping this FORZE buy in its tracks. That's unfortunate. Alistair takes a step, looking the wrong way. And so Shalfie will find him. Gets his hand on the bomb as well, but as he goes back into the spawn, that's where Liaz waits with the molly does kind of ruin this game plan.
Good nade.
They've been able to cross out. They get Alistair down under Palace. He waits here with the backstab. Crad now dead, and Alistair, the one that got away. It's going to be a weird sequence that lives in the
former of the server, but around where he can certainly have high impact in off of this spot. What a pre-fire. They just spam him out with a running Tech 9. Zorti's got 2 kills, and suddenly the FORZE effect flows over you. Everyone dead in an instant.
Free up his B-site player, who you can already see leaving. Liaz moving around. They come through this smoke, and a perfect turn from Inns. Doesn't leave him blind to these flashes. Sicko down under. Out with a swing, tries to take the fight, and oh dear, hang on, Alistair, who was committed to the push through B, gives away a kill to the Zorti Orp.
Gotta chase
That's a misstep that might haunt you here. They try to chase down the ramp fight, and they will get it. Shalfie knocked out of the round, so Zorti get the real estate in mid now, and Result is just barreled through the apartments. He is in the site with them. Comes as a bit of a surprise to Grayhound, and now they're in a weird spot. Jerry dead on this lurk through window. Vexite with some lovely repositioning here. Just keeping himself out of the line of danger, never offering himself up to 2 fights at once. He's picked and chosen his battles here. Wow. And he's once more taken a step to success. Wonderfully rooted, man. This is beautiful from Vexite.
He just fires. It's a free kill, but Result repositions. They're coming through with no flash. Easy kill for Liaz. Still traded, but back in the middle of the site for Vexite. Sitting inside of the smoke. If they come through, he might have a kill here as well. Going to go hunting for them. They line up, and he takes both. Beautiful shot. Zorti jumping no scope, and there's still a chance in the 2-on-2. Trapped alone at the back of the site is Inns, but he is taking the perfect path to drop this bomb once again. It's a 1v1 versus the... Oh dear. Well, 6 feet deep. How's that count?
Woo! Lovely flick from Alistair. Piece by piece.
Oh no.
The big FORZE puzzle becomes unraveled here.
It's just pieces now, Harry.
It's just pieces.
No picture, no sense of any cohesion. Nice
swing.
Did he know? How did he know? It's crazy. On an island right now.
Plays ahead of the smoke. There's the Palace peak that he's open to. And now Sicko's got to make up for it. One and done is not enough here. They won't know about Alistair, who's also tucked in over towards ramp. He's got this AWP and the backstab. No one's looking. Could have denied the bomb plant. Oh, and he will. Krad's out of the round now. And Alistair keeps them boxed in from ramp. This second man that was not known about starts to come his way. Shalfie caught from spawn, tagged up. The re-swing from Zorti's Orp will find one. It's another clutch. Covered this round. They even go hunting for him right at the end, and everything's missing. Zorti, a dead man, as they run him down. Alistair with
one. Forget, and Vexite has a powerful position for what is a desperate B rush. Another opener. Vexite mauls 2, and Grayhound once again locked down the B site.
Yeah, this one's going to get weird. Shalfie's been given free passage up through short.
Okay.
Inns in at the back of the site. They don't know about a player already in B.
Doesn't jump.
Again, the tap on the bomb. They're trying to get ins to peak, and he will give them the fight they were looking for, but not in the fashion they wanted. Shalfie was the man who opened this round up with his short flank. He's now the one planting in this desperate 2v2. There is a semblance of a crossfire here, right? They can kind of trade contact as players get deep out through the market. You don't have to fight early, but Shalfie will take CSGO out of the round. And so Alistair, the hero of that previous round, has got to step up and deliver in this 1v2 attempt. Tag onto the bench player, but not the killing blow. The B split by the looks of things. Vexite, good position on top of the cinder blocks. Needs to hold on to short now. And they will likely look to come through this smoke. Tries to play through it. And that feeds the beast. Alistair might be low, but this AWP offers up the first. Anything else for Alistair would be a big win in Grayhound's book. He has to extinguish. He tries to get away. And in saves his life. He keeps this AWP still in the picture for Grayhound. A 4v2. But an awkward one, with damage done onto Zorti. Shalfie is bearing a lot of the pressure here. They don't have a lot of ground. They're boxed in at the site. He will locate that AWP. That's something. Shalfie battling into the market, looking for a route to win the round, and he's going to find another. Here's the backstab arriving, and one more man is short. Both players are low. Two shots could end this round, and they get the bomb away. Shalfie, he's seen him, he's seen him. But Sicko's gonna win that fight.
How?
Down bottom of the board, and he's just knocked out one of the most influential players that FORZE have on this T-half. Grad's gonna get boosted. The guy likes to be involved first. Trying to make a play here. Zorti is that first point of contact, and with that kill into the window, that might change the game plan in this round. They up and leave the short side, trying to move through the connector. Two players leaning over towards A for Grayhound. One man makes it into the site, but that's commed across, and so Sicko is ready for it. Alistair's got them trapped as they try to come out the connector. This AWP has just got freebies lined up. Alistair sends them packing.
Everyone together, Ramp and Palace united, ready to rumble.
Oh, but the molly's forced them out into the open. It's a little awkward now for Inns. He will take one to the grave with him, but that's not enough out of the sight hold. A 3v3. Alistair, aim's got to be true here, and he will answer the call. First found. Tries flicking in for even more, and it's Alistair and Vexite. They combine to find match point for Grayhound. They were 12-3 down on the half, and they're the team to reach 15 first.
This would be devastating for FORZE, a team that we've talked about for years, for multiple iterations of Jerry-led squads that have had issues closing maps and series, and this could be the worst one yet in the opening.
As FORZE group for this B split, they need a big individual round. Jerry tries to get it done, but Crad TKs. Now this was how it all became unraveled for FORZE. An unfortunate TK threw a round away from them. It can't happen now in round 30, not after Jerry leads the charge up through short to try and make this play happen in the first place. If this is how it all falls apart, it's gonna really hurt. And it looks like the worst is happening. Your worst nightmares are being realized. It's another clutch attempt for Zorti. He's fallen down in many of these, and this 1v2 is for the game. In come Grayhound. First contact is free. Zorti nails it. One man still to beat. It's Alistair. And he won't land the flick. Alistair, the hero from down under, carries it through for Grayhound. They come back from 12-3 down across a full 30-round game to take the win in their opening match at the Major.
It's a heroic story. Your pick'ems